So except for the bottom of their order, they have pretty much, well, I mean, Logan O'Hoppe is DHing, Matt Theis behind the plate, but except for LeBlanc and Stefanik, it's the same lineup, same group.
0-1, swing and a miss. And the only changes is O'Hoppe in for Calhoun as the DH, and of course Anthony Rendon, fresh off the injured list, not going to play back-to-back games, and Drury as well. 0-2, swing and a tap foul right at home plate. That had caught a piece of Carlos Narvaez, who's getting the start behind the plate.
And Narvaez caught Will Warren, very familiar with him, caught him all year. Oh boy, did that get him. Goodness. Take a minute, take some deep breaths.
So Wells, who was a catalyst in that lineup in game number 1, gets the game off here. 0-2. Oh, check swing on a four-seamer, and he did not go around, according to Quinn Walcott at first. Wells has been sensational. Aaron Boone touched on Austin at the end of game 1. He started 16 of the last 18 games. 1-2. Upstairs. So a well-deserved night off for Wells in game 2.
Well, Warren, ERA of 4.05 over his final 9 minor league starts, but if you take one big blow-up outing on June 3rd where he allowed 7 runs, he has a 2.93 ERA over his last 8 starts.
The 2-2 sweeper, another check swing. Walcott said that O'Hoppe did not go around, so it's now 3-2.
And Will Warren took a couple of steps off the mound, thought that was strike 3.
He goes into his windup, the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. No doubt about that one. 95 miles an hour. O'Hoppe swung right through it. And Warren racks up his first strikeout of the night. He faces the minimum as he retires the Angels in order at the end of a half inning. It's the Angels nothing. Yankees coming up to hit on WFAN. Yankees.
Trademark.
Richard Davis is the president of the member-built, member-strong, and member-driven Transport Workers Union Local 100. Their members helped hundreds arrive to the stadium. Member-driven Transport Workers Union Local 100. Their members helped hundreds arrive to the stadium safely, so you can catch all the excitement of today's game. Have a ball, everyone.
Listen, I spotted it from the start. Breaking didn't even have a name yet. A bunch of kids from the South Bronx who didn't just knock on the door, they kicked it down. And today, it's your time. It's all about spotting it early. And if you do, no victory is out of reach. Talent is best spotted early. So is cancer. Montefiore Einstein Comprehensive Cancer Center, official sponsor of Spotting It Early.
Barnes Firm reminds you this copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
30-year-old right-hander Carson Fulmer deals to Gleyber Torres in the leadoff spot. The first pitch is strike.
If you're injured, one call to make, and that's to the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys, 1-800-8-million for a free case evaluation.
It's a scoreless game as we move to the bottom of the first. The pitch, tap foul behind home plate. Torres did not play in Game 1. Enters today at 235, 10 homers, 42 RBIs.
By the way, Will Warren's first pitch was a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Speed's great for pitching, not for driving. Vision Zero Initiative reminds you that speeding ruins lives, so slow down.
Fulmer's next pitch is hit in the air, right field, pretty deep. Adele tracking it, makes the catch in front of the warning track. And a long fly out for Torres for out number 1. First strikeout of the game, presented by Vessi. Strikeout Wet Sox with Vessi's 1. MLB.com/baseball to find your pair.
Strikes just to step out.
Fulmer enters today 0-2 with a 3.69 ERA. This is just his 5th start of the season, his 29th appearance overall. Long journeyman, 0-2. Low and away to Soto. The Yankees coming into this game 68-46. The pitch. It is in there for a called strike 3, a four-seamer on the lower inner corner of the strike zone. And Junior Valentine punches out Juan Soto for out number 2.
Oh, this is going to be really interesting. It might have been a little low, but Theis got the arm up and framed it very well. Yeah, it did catch the corner. I'm incorrect.
Well, here's Aaron Judge hitting .324, 41 homers, 104 driven in, multi-hit game in Game 1. And the pitch sliced foul, first base side.
Well, he obviously has a reliever's mentality. He gets the ball and he throws it. He's very quick to the plate. Told he does throw strikes. He's thrown 8 pitches, 1 ball, and 7 strikes.
0-1. Roped foul, third base side. The 6-foot righty. He's gone from a former top prospect to a former first-round to a first-round journeyman, really.
Yep.
He's pitched in parts of 8 seasons in the major leagues, but he's never accrued 3 full years of MLB service time. Think about that. Parts of 8 seasons, but he has less than 3 years of service time.
A great May, 8 relief outings in May, pitched to a 1.54 ERA.
0-2. Again, hit foul on the first base side.
Former native of Lakeland, Florida. Spring home of the Detroit Tigers. Another one went to Vanderbilt. He was a member of the 2014 National Championship team. First round pick, as we said, 8th overall, 2015.
Pitches low and away.
And he was, and he was in the futures game, and and most people that are in that futures game end up being
1-2, bounce foul, third base side.
Pretty good players.
Right.
You look at the lineups of some of those futures games from 7-8 years ago.
It's a SEC Pitcher of the Year, Carson Fulmer.
Well,
and a National Pitcher of the Year. But again, couldn't put it together for the White Sox as their top 10 pick. 1-2. Off the outside corner, a sinker misses.
and he relieved up until the 14th of July. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is his 5th straight start. And he'd been in the pen.
2-2, rolled foul, third base side, right past Louis Rojas. The Yankees coming away with a 5-2 win in Game 1. Trying to get back to 23 games above 500. They've won 9 of their last 10. And a 2-2. Upstairs to Judge, missed with a four-seamer.
He doesn't throw overly hard. That was just 92. Does mix it up. He pitches to spots, you can see.
So Judge working to count full. And the 3-2. Swing and a fly ball down the right field line, but foul. Heavier crowd coming in at the start here of game number 2. The wind continues to blow in.
Well,
and
they can play through this, right?
Yeah.
It's just light rain.
3-2, reach for, line drive back up the middle, center field. It's a base hit. And Judge with another hit after a lengthy at-bat. And he's aboard over at first with 2 away.
And the 2-out single that he just meets the ball, as he always says. Take what they give you. That's what he did. Outside part of the plate.
So with 1 on and 2 out, here is Alex Verdugo following the 10-pitch at-bat by Judge. And the pitch to Verdugo, hit foul to the net, so he's in the cleanup spot today in Game 2.
I thought it was fascinating that Boone talking on Postgame just for a couple of minutes about Austin Wells and what did he do to become, somebody said, what did he do to become this kind of a cleanup hitter? And Boone said, this is the kind of hitter we always thought he was going to be, a middle of the lineup guy.
Pitch, hit foul. It's just that as a young catcher in the majors, you're focusing on the defensive side.
That's what he was doing. That's exactly right. But he's become much more, and it was with the injury to Trevino when he had to catch every day that I think has made a big difference.
Here's the 0-2. Misses low. So Verdugo is Game 2's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Citgo. Citgo top-tier tri-clean gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you are good to go. Scoreless game, bottom of the first, the 1-2. Misses low to Verdugo, who had a nice game at the plate in Game 1. 2 doubles, 2 runs scored.
Did indeed, and he started to put it together, certainly has.
Fulmer with the 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball deep into right field. Adele backpedaling near the warning track, and he makes the catch right in front of the track to retire Verdugo and the Yankees. No runs, a hit, 1 left. End of 1 inning in Game 2. We're scoreless on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Can you find Pete Alonso in this sea of Mets fans?
And Alonso drives one deep left field, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with his second home run of the day. Pete Alonso keeps on raking. Just very strong.
And there he is.
Corbin, fly ball, right field. It's gone. It's gone. And they walk it off. They were down 6-0, and they win it 9-8. His first ever walk-off home run. Wow!
It doesn't get any better than this. Corbin Carroll, of all guys, he gets a split finger up in the zone and hammers it out of here.
Nickname of Polar Bear. He sends one deep to right field. Ranging back is Nootbaar at the wall. There it is! History for Pete Alonso. Home run number 200. Just the 4th Met all-time to hit the mark. And he slashes the Cardinal lead in half.
200 home runs on his way for many, many more.
Scoreless game between the Yanks and the Angels. Hey fans, the pennant race is heating up. Watch the game, not the line. Order Uber Eats for pickup while at Yankee Stadium. And don't miss a pitch of Yankees baseball. Here's Kevin Pillar, veteran cleanup hitter. Righty batter, and Will Warren. He's instructed by home plate umpire Junior Valentine to engage with the hitter, Kevin Pillar. And they're engaged, so he throws, and the pitch is fouled off.
Did you ever think how strange that word is that they chose that? You need engagement.
And the umpire, he flashes the look at me signal with his 2 fingers.
I mean, my goodness. He didn't engage. Oh, God. Sort of like tread.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinker.
Drive Around the League is brought to you by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. HyundaiUSA.com. Look, he was making his Major League debut against a lineup that included Bryce Harper, and they got him in the first inning, 1 more in the second, and then he was really good.
0-2, reach for, hardliner back up the middle, center field base hit for Pillar. So a leadoff single to start the second for Pillar and the Angels.
Okay, Arizona has taken a doubleheader from the Cleveland Guardians, winning the first game 7-3, and also winning the second game 5-3. That's 5 straight. Eduardo Rodriguez comes back, gets his first win for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Justin Martinez got his second save in that second game.
Well, the D-backs are 10 games over 500.
They're
Here's the pitch to Matt Thaiss. It's fouled off first base side. He's catching here in game 2.
Houston defeated Texas 6-4. Yusei Kikuchi gets a win for his new team. 5-9. Jose Urena with the loss. Josh Hader save number 24.
0-1. Fastball misses high and away.
Oakland stopped Chicago White Sox winning streak at 1. 3-2. Oakland has defeated the White Sox. T.J. McFarland gets the win. Tuki Toussaint with the loss. Mason Miller save number 16.
Now the 1-1. Way inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, Toronto's just taken a 3-2 lead over Baltimore with 1 in the first and 2 in the second, and they're still batting in the bottom of the second. Baltimore scored 2 in the top of the first on Anthony Santander's 33rd home run. Trevor Rogers and Bowden Francis starting that one. Boston, Kansas City, Detroit, and Seattle a little bit later.
Santander having some season. 2-1. Outside.
So underrated. He's such a great player. But they've got all this youth there that are really exciting. He's just so steady. Cubs beat Minnesota 8-2 in that one. It is 4-3. San Diego leading Pittsburgh. They're in the bottom of the third. Jackson Merrill is 14th.
3-1, hard ground ball through the hole into right center field. It's a base hit. Pilar steams around second. He's heading for third. He's going to get there as the throw comes into second. So a single for Thaiss. Angels have the first 2 on the corners with nobody out.
You know who else has 14 home runs? That would be Kyle Higashioka, who hit another one tonight.
I'm not surprised by that.
No, I'm not either. Miami scored 5 in the first, and they lead Cincinnati 5-0. Bottom of the fourth, they're in Miami. Jake Berger is 18th. Derek Hill his 4th. That was a grand slam.
So here's Mickey Moniak, the Angels center fielder. Lefty bat is hitting .212 after going 0 for 4 in game 1. He rolls this one on the ground past the dive of LeMahieu down the right field line. Scoring is Pilar from third. Streaking to third from first is Thaiss. RBI single for Mickey Moniak. Angels have a 1-0 lead in the second.
Atlanta just scored 2 in the bottom of the first. They lead Milwaukee as they go to the second. 2-0 the score there. Chris Sale for Atlanta, Freddie Peralta for Milwaukee. No score in St. Louis. They're just underway. Tampa Bay is in. Taj Bradley against Eric Fetty. A little bit later, the Mets are in Colorado. Paul Blackburn and Ryan Feltner going up against each other. And Philly is out at the Dodgers at 10-10. Tyler Phillips against Gavin Stone.
So Warren inducing some ground balls, but they're getting through the infield. Here's Joe Adell. First pitch. Misses outside to the righty. Adell's hitting 197 with 16 homers and 48 RBIs. He went 1 for 3 with a walk in game 1. It's 1-0 LA here on the top of the second. And the pitch. Misses low. So the Yankees started this game 1 full game ahead of Baltimore for first place. 2-0. Low and away.
And one of the things that Warren was noted for throwing strikes, not here though.
Now the 3-0. Swing and a miss. Came back with a sinker. And last year, between AA and AAA, he struck out 149 batters in 129 innings. And at AAA this season, 115 punch-outs in 95 2/3 innings. 3-1. Just clips the bottom portion of the zone. 3-2.
Also working very quickly. And we told the story before spring training. He was, he was in the running for the 5th start. He just did not have a good spring.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Went upstairs with a 4-seamer for ball 4. So the water gets a little bit deeper for Will Warren here in the second. Already a run in. Now the base is loaded with nobody out.
And that was the first walk of the game. It's brought to you by Route 22 Toyota. Why walk when you could be driving a new Toyota? Route22Toyota.com. And here comes Matt Blake. Try and settle him down a little bit, because the last thing you want to do is start walking the guys at the bottom of the order. Don't forget, you have a really good offense behind you. Just get out of this with as little damage as possible.
While pitching at AAA, Warren utilized the sinker the most. Here, he's induced several ground balls, but again, this inning, they've either been hit hard on the ground and have jumped out of the infield, or they've just gone against where the Yankee infield was positioning their players. So here is Charles LeBlanc. He'll stand in. He's the Angels' third baseman in this game. First pitch, it is in there for a strike. LeBlanc is 28 years of age, tall utility infielder. Called up 3 days after Luis Rengifo went back on the IL.
And
0-1, hit foul down the first base side.
Sunday marked his Angels debut and the first major league he has played in since 2022. So been in the minors. That game was Atlanta when he was with Miami. 81 games in AAA, hitting .262.
0-2, four-seamer comes inside. He made his big league debut in 2022, spent all last season back in AAA. That has to be fairly agonizing for a player in their late 20s. 1-2. It is in there, called strike three. Sinker by Will Warren, and there is out number one. And now the double play could end an inning here.
And you don't see a lot of baseball players. He's from Quebec, from Quebec City in Quebec, speaks his first language is French.
Here's Michael Stefanik. First pitch to the right, he's outside. Angels in front, 1-0 in the top of the top of the second inning.
Another one, Stefanik. We're called from AAA Salt Lake City. Second time. They go up and down here.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good four-seamer by Warren.
He is the reason he's a hitter. His best position is bat. In 40 games with AAA, he hit .389, 27 runs, 13 doubles, 2 homers, 33 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. They put him at second.
1-1, right over the plate, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Stefanik.
A native of Boise, Idaho.
He's played parts of 3 seasons with the Angels here. Started the year late due to a left quad strain. Didn't get going until late May. Runners take their leads at each base. The 1-2. In there, called strike three. A sinker on the corner. And Will Warren says, I'm going to get out of this corner myself. 2 strikeouts to the numbers 8 and 9 hitters. And now he has to face Shawnuel.
Well, we did see in that Philly game, and he is tough.
Now here's Shawnuel. Leadoff hitter, bats with the bags full, 2 outs, the pitch. Upstairs. Angels trying to add to their 1-0 lead here in the top of the second. They did strand 10 batters on base. 10 runners on base, rather, in Game 1. Went 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. The 1-0. Misses down with the changeup. Shawnuel 0 for his last 13. Pitch upstairs. And it's 3-0.
Four-seamer 94.
The pitch. Wow. It is low for ball 4. Oh, borderline pitch. But it walks in a run. So Shawnuel walks with 2 outs. Scoring from third is Dice. Moniak goes to third, Adele to second, and it's 2-0 Halos.
Well, and Aaron Boone is voicing his displeasure with the strike zone. We look at that again. Oh, my. Oh, my.
That looked pretty good.
That was a really good pitch. A really good pitch.
And you know what, Susan? A pitch that has been called a strike this inning.
Yep.
So here's Neto. And the pitch is outside. And this is probably the big hitter you want to stay away from in this lineup. If not Neto, certainly the two after him. And the 1-0. In there for a strike, a sinker low in the zone.
See, same pitch.
Angels lead it 2-0. Here in the top of the second, 2 outs, bases full. And the pitch. It's outside. And Will Warren is also approaching 30 pitches thrown in this inning.
How tough do you think that is sitting around?
I was just about to ask you that.
You know, he's been here since...
The 2-1. Tapped foul right at home plate.
You know, I know he can't sit and be anywhere. He's not activated till the second game.
Yeah, you have to be alone in the clubhouse for the first game. Warren trying to fight through some adversity here in the light rain at Yankee Stadium. Bases full, 2 outs. Angels in front 2-0, top of the second. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Neto. The Angels' young, promising shortstop who homered in game 1. Warren comes set. The righty delivers. And it's outside for ball 3. A cutter misses.
You can see him trying to figure this out, taking some deep breaths.
3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball deep into left center field. Verdugo moving back. He looks up and it's gone into the Angel bullpen. A 2-out grand slam for Zach Neto. And the Angels with a 6 spot here in the second. They're ahead 6-zip. Oh, a grand slam that goes into left center field, and Neto continues to impress in the Bronx.
412 feet, went out at 106 miles an hour. So, no, we saw that again. Fastball just flat. Just didn't move. It was right about belt high. In the back of the bullpen, hit. Just didn't sink at all. Just stayed right up in the zone.
So it's 6-0 in the top of the second. And the pitch to Logan O'Hoppy's upstairs. And Susan, I'll go back to that 3-2 pitch to Shawneewell.
Yep. Well.
Wow. Pitch is upstairs. But as a young pitcher, you do have to make pitches after that.
Yeah, you do. That's what, when somebody, for example, makes an error, you know, that doesn't mean you're allowed to give up a home run on the next pitch just because it would have been the 3rd out.
Pitch is in there for a strike to O'Hoppy. So a grand slam for Zach Neto. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss by O'Hoppy, a 4-seamer.
And they're already starting to move around out there.
Here's the 2-2. Check swing. Poked foul first base side. For Warren.
Well, he's already thrown 52 pitches.
He has. He's thrown 38 this inning.
Yep.
That's a young arm. And the 25-year-old deals the 2-2. Check swing on a sweeper. He stayed put, according to Quinn Wolcott. Michael Tonkin warming up here in the Yankee bullpen. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul territory, out of the first base side.
Let's see. Wasn't pitch, just Tonkin, Canely, Tim Hill out there.
The 3-2. And it is in there, called strike 3. It's a sweeper. And Will Warren is able to walk off the mound after a long top of the second, in which the Angels played 6 runs, and they do it on 4 hits. We go to the bottom of the second. 6-0 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio.
J.R. House said, hey, Stewarts, come on home.
2-2. And Farmer hits a line drive, sailing away from Mullins.
Oh!
An impossible catch. Oh, my goodness. Tip your cap, Cole Irvin. Tip your cap, everybody. Cedric Mullins, insane in center.
Cedric Mullins flying through the air like Superman. Just robbed Kyle Farmer.
Today's game responsibly.
We go to the bottom of the second. Yankees are trailing 6-0 as Giancarlo Stanton stands in. First pitch to the righty is a strike by the righty Carson Fulmer.
Hey, Yankee fans, need a pick-me-up that's as strong as the Yankees bullpen? Duncan's got your back with drinks that'll have you running the bases in no time. Slide into Duncan and get energized for the game. New York Yankees run on Duncan.
Next pitch, a strike at the bottom of the zone.
But you don't have to paint.
41, 18 homers, 45 driven in. He's gone 3 for 18 in his return. 0-2 is low and away. And the first pitch at the bottom of the second was a 91-mile-an-hour four-seamer, brought to you by Optimum, with the fastest fiber internet in the tri-state and speeds up to 8 gig. Optimum, where local is big time. The 1-2 misses low with the curveball, so the Yankees are going to try and battle back here, down 6-0 in the bottom of the second. The 2-2, way outside. It continues to rain lightly. It's not affecting the crowd, though. A lot of them staying in their seats that are not covered. 3-2. Tapped foul right at home plate. A lot of fans have their bucket hats on that were given away earlier in the afternoon.
And they must have, the people that just came for the second game, people do have to work. But a lot of people got an extra game today.
Payoff pitch is hit in the air, center field. Coming in is Moniak over in right center. Moniak still coming on, nearly collides with Adele, and the right fielder makes the catch in right center field. So it's the right fielder Adele putting it away, 1 out.
And Moniak just said to Adele, that's on me, sorry.
And Moniak was sprinting in from center field. Adele was saddled under it already, but I guess Moniak didn't see him. So here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. and the pitch sliced foul, third base side. Yankees trail it 6-0 in the bottom of the second. Chisholm went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts in the first game. Fulmer's pitch skips in the dirt. It's a changeup by the former Vanderbilt Commodore.
We were talking about Chisholm pregame with Aaron Boone about sometimes he forgets that he's never played over there before when you watch him because he looks so good over there.
1-1, golfed in the air, right center field, dropping in for a base hit. Moniak cuts it off. Here comes Chisholm with his motor, and he'll stand over at second base with a 1-out double. Well, he challenged Moniak, who has an average arm over in center, and that throw was lofted back into the infield, and Chisholm's over at second.
Where was Moniak trying to throw that ball? It ended up in third base. Where was he going? Third baseman LeBlanc was in the shortstop hole and had to run over to there and get that ball. What an odd throw.
So Chisholm, he rocks double oven mitts, which is kind of rare. Usually you have just one with your lead hand. Jazz has 2 oven mitts on.
Yes, he does.
So here's Anthony Volpe. Stands in the pitch. It is in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second, 6-0. Yankees trail the Angels.
And they're that teal Lady Liberty color that's become big in the Yankee clubhouse.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. Left field coming on Pilar, and he'll make the running catch. Back to second base goes Chisholm as Pilar tracks it down, 2 away.
He doesn't miss much, does he, Kevin Pilar? Still always in the right place. Really good route to the ball. Still has that speed.
We were talking in game one about Pilar and his service time, and how much of a leadership role he takes on with a team like this. The Angels could have traded him away, received something ahead of the deadline, and maybe could have netted a prospect, maybe a prospect that is often labeled as a lottery ticket, a player playing at the lowest levels. But as LeMahieu stands in and the pitch in there for a strike, he might have more value guiding these young players on this active roster.
That's exactly what, when I was talking to some people in the front office, and that's exactly what he means a lot to this team.
0-1 to LeMahieu.
And you can do this if you can still play. Kevin Pillar can still play. You know, you can't come in and be a leader and not play well. And he's one guy said to me, "What would we got? An A-ball person? What would we have gotten for him?"
1-1, ripped foul, first base side.
He said the phrase was used, you have to have at least one adult in the room. You know, not everybody can be 22. You have to have somebody that's had some experience.
Jazz is dancing over at second. The 1-2 skips in the dirt. LeMahieu came in as a defensive replacement late in game one. This is his first plate appearance today. He's hitting 184 in 51 games. 2 homers and 21 driven in. Big moment for DJ on Sunday.
Some big ones. He's had some big ones lately. And Theis looks like is he hurt? He's hurt.
Theis, the catcher, being looked at by Angels manager Ron Washington and Dylan Cintula, their head trainer.
Something with the right wrist, right arm. We didn't see it. They were showing some. Seems the trainer. Let's see what we saw.
Ooh, that hit his bare hand. His bare right hand. There was the pitch in the dirt.
And bounced up and hit his right hand. Hit the dirt, went up. Oh, hit the thumb. Wow. They're going back?
Yeah, he's flexing that hand. Washington gave him a pat on the chest and said, "You're good, you're tough." Walks back to the dugout. I don't know, if you're Chisholm right now, you think about going for third now?
I sure would. That's his throwing hand. He can hardly open and close it.
Here's the pitch. Chisholm stays put. It's ripped into right field. Base hit. Chisholm getting the wave around. Adell's throw home will be not in time. Chisholm scores standing up. LeMahieu sprints for second, and the throw gets it to center field. LeMahieu will stay at second base, but the Yankees do score a run. RBI single for LeMahieu. He's on at second as the Yankees crack the scoreboard at 6-1 Angels.
And before game one, Aaron Boone said that DJ LeMahieu has been trending in the right direction for quite a while, but winning those games in what he's done in the last few games and what he did in Philadelphia, was teammates so happy for him when he won the game. That's a couple of games he's had some great at-bats. You know, maybe it's all coming around.
Punches the sinker the other way.
Boy, DJ almost... So there you go. You make the catcher who's having a problem with his hand. He's holding on to that hand, had to throw with it. Make him throw it, went into center field.
So a single, an RBI, and an error on the catcher allows LeMahieu to get to second. Here's Carlos Narvaez, 2 for 8 in his time here with the Yankees at the big league level. The pitch is a strike to the right-hander, right on the outside edge. Angels 6, Yankees 1 here in the bottom of the second. The 0-1 skips in the dirt, and Theis will run to retrieve it. One. Time called. And time was called by Theis or by Narvaez?
No, I think it was Narvaez, right? Didn't he point at the umpire?
He looked like he was pointing down, where Theis was squatting, but it had to be Narvaez.
It had to be Narvaez. He wouldn't have called timeout if the guy's in his delivery.
And then the pitch low and away. Good backhanded stop by Theis. It's a 6-1 Angels lead in the bottom of the second. And Narvaez ready. The pitch by Fulmer is low.
Oh, he just lost the strike zone here.
That was the 20th pitch thrown by Fulmer here this inning. LeMahieu at second. 2 away the pitch.
Wow.
It's low for ball 4. So Narvaez, the number 9 hitter, walks for the Yankees.
And that's it. Interesting. The last game, bottom of the order did it for them.
Well, here comes Gleyber Torres. He flew out to right field in the first inning. Angels are leading at 6-1 in the bottom of the second. The pitch. It's a strike, a slider to Torres. Things getting a little bit hairy for Carson Fulmer. Juan Soto looms on deck. The pitch. A check swing on a changeup. He did not go around. Fulmer, the right-hander, looks at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Right field. It's pretty deep. Adele moving back. He's on the warning track in front of the wall. He makes the catch. As he leaned up against the digital scoreboard sign in right center field, he makes the catch at the wall, and the inning is over. Yankees do get a run. They do it on 2 hits. There was an error and 2 left. We go to the third inning here at Yankee Stadium. It's 6-1 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Experience excellence.
This will be the 7th pitch to Langford. And he hammers that ball deep out to left. Gone! The Langford grand slam is opening up for the Rangers. 6-0.
Man, he fouled off pitch after pitch. He got the one he wanted. He knew he got it right away. We're starting to see this career take off.
Langoliers to left center. Deep. Back goes Martin, and he'll jump in. Martin pulled it back. Austin Martin caught the...
Your business loan may be issued by OnDeck or Celtic Bank, a Utah chartered industrial bank. Member FDIC. Limited eligibility for same-day funding. OnDeck does not lend in every state. All loans subject to lender approval.
Storage Post is your home for local self-service solutions, climate-controlled units, top-notch security, and the official self-storage partner of the New York Yankees.
We go to the third inning, 6-1. Angels lead the Yankees. Third inning is brought to you by Spectrum. Get Spectrum Internet, mobile, and TV. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. So Will Warren's going to try and bounce back after a really long and tough second inning in which he gave up a grand slam. Here's Kevin Pillar. And the first pitch is swung on and tipped into the glove of Narvaez.
So odd because he had got the first inning, 1, 2, and 3 easily.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hardliner to short. Caught by Volpe. 1 away. Volpe had to go a couple of steps to his right. And he was able to secure that line out by Pillar.
And he could stay in this game a little longer if he can be a little efficient here. 57 pitches here. We're still in the third inning, just 1 out.
And Warren, like you mentioned, he retired to the side in order in the first. He threw 41 pitches in the second inning.
Yep.
Count was full to several hitters. They fouled some pitches off. Here's Matt Theis. 1 for 1, scored a run.
It's
the lefty stands in.
Common thread, isn't it? The 2-strike pitches.
Pitches inside to Theis.
It's everybody.
Warren kicks and fires. And it's outside. Matt Theis has been swinging the bat pretty well as a bench player for Ron Washington. Now the 2-0 pitch. And a miss is outside. 3-0. He's 29 years of age. Washington said over the weekend that he's going to have to find some ways to get Theis' bat in the lineup every now and then. 3-0. And it's outside. So a 1-out walk issued by Will Warren. Third walk of the night given up by the young righty. And here comes Moniak. Another lefty to pitch. Starts him off with the sweeper in the zone for strike 1. It's now nighttime here in the Bronx. Lights are on. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased a 4-seamer.
It stopped raining?
It might have for a moment.
Yeah, I think so.
And the wind is still whipping. And it's blowing in from left like it has all day.
It's amazing. All of a sudden, it's October.
The 0-2. Swing and a soft fly ball. Right center field. Backing out on the grass is the shortstop, Volpe. He'll make the catch. A lazy pop-up by Moniak. He's retired. 2 down.
And it's just that one, he's so out of whack in that second inning.
He's trying to realign himself here and face Joe Adell. The Angels sent 9 batters to the plate in the second. Adell walked, scored the run on a Neto grand slam. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Sinker.
Yeah, that's a really good pitch for him. That was not working in that inning, in that second inning. Stayed up, didn't move.
Now the pitch. Low and away. Well, in his first game in Philadelphia, the Yankees were down 4-1 in the second inning. They're down here 6-1 in the third. Pitch, swing and a miss. So Warren gets ahead 1-2. So see if the offense can make some noise, fight back a little bit, and if Warren can hold the line. It's 1-2 with 2 outs. Theis is at first. The pitch. And it's in there. Called strike 3, a 4-seamer on the edge. Adell is punched out looking. 5th strikeout for Will Warren, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. A runner left. Middle of the third here at the stadium. 6-1. Angels lead it on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
You deserve.
Can you find Pete Alonso in this sea of Mets fans?
Alonso drives one deep left field, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso with his second home run of the day. Pete Alonso keeps on raking. Just very strong.
And there he is.
Well, there's a swing and a miss at a slider. 7 strikeouts in a row for Luis Gil.
14 strikeouts here at the stadium for the young right-hander. Those 14 strikeouts for Luis Gil sets a franchise single-game rookie record. He passed El Duque's 13 in '98. He's through 6, and Luis Gil walking off the mound to a standing ovation here in the Bronx.
Luis Arraez now. 1 out in the ninth. Line to center field, a base hit. Wade's coming around from second. Here comes the throw. He will be safe. Welcome to San Diego, Luis Arraez. Walk-off base hit. Padres win it.
And it should be no surprise that Arraez comes through with the big hit. Time to celebrate.
The third inning is brought to you by Spectrum. Get Spectrum Internet, mobile, and TV. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Along with Susan Waldman, I'm Justin Shackle. Bottom of the third, 6-1 Yankees trail. Juan Soto stands in. First pitch from Carson Fulmer is low and inside. Yankees trying to battle back, pick up their 4th straight win after they took the first game today, 5-2. Fulmer to the plate. Swing and a miss. Good sinker tailing away. It's 1-1.
Injuries can take you out of the ball game. If you've been injured in an accident, call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the New York Yankees. It's that hand. Juan Soto is playing that right hand, flexing his fingers. That is something that he's been playing with for quite a while now. And when you swing and miss on that, you really can feel it.
As he did there, asked for extra time. Now he's back in the box. The 1-1. And it misses low. A sinker, like a borderline pitch.
It sure was.
So it's 2-1 to Soto. Struck out looking back in the first. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. It's the bottom right hand. And is aggravating Soto. 2-2. Reached for and sent down the left field line, but it's foul.
And he's had it for months, right? He's feeling it. That's a long...
Well over a month.
Yeah. More than that.
It took place in Toronto.
Oh, that's right.
And then he re-aggravated it on Sunday, sliding into second base. The pitch. Swinging a hard shot over at first under the glove of Shawnuel. It's on the outfield glass. He throws to a covering pitcher, and Soto will be safe at first base.
Well, it hit sharply off that glove, but the throw to first was not in time. Shawnuel got it. He blocked it, got one on the grass and threw it, but by the time the pitcher got over there, Soto was down the line.
Oh, it's a base hit for Soto, and it's center fielder Aaron Judge steps to the plate. Centers Healthcare would like to remind you, they're not just care, they're care that moves you. CentersHealthcare.com. 6-1 Yankees trail it. Judge back at the plate. The pitch. And it's a strike, a slider from Fulmer.
And on again in front of Judge is what Juan Soto says part of his job, get on for the big guy.
0-1. Swing and a fly ball down the right field line, and that will land in the seats, a foul ball. We are coming to you live from the Provident Bank broadcast booth. Provident Bank, commitment you can count on. Visit provident.bank to learn more. Judge had a productive 10-pitch at-bat in the first that resulted in a single up the middle. 0-2 the count. Fulmer to Judge the pitch. A curveball that's low. I think they've appealed to Quinn Walcott over at first base maybe about 8 times already tonight. He has not signaled a strike on any swing.
No, not one.
1-2. And it's low and in.
Change-up missing, down and in.
So it's 2-2. Fulmer ready, and the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball, center field. Coming in is Moniak. The center fielder still coming on, makes the catch. Soto will go back to first, and there's one away.
And that was a high fastball, and fooled on a little bit, couldn't get on top of it, and just popped it straight up in the air. This sequence? Breaking pitch, and then that fastball.
So Judge retired. Here's Verdugo. flew out to right field back in the first. Yankees down 5 in the bottom of the third. And the pitch is low. Fulmer pitching in his 29th game. The pitch outside. That is a career high for this 30-year-old out of Winter Haven, Florida.
So I got somebody from Winter Haven, somebody from Lakeland. Right.
Well,
next to each other.
Yeah, well, it's Fulmer right near Lakeland.
Oh, it's Fulmer.
Yeah.
Well, then no wonder.
2-0. Swinging a hard roller through the hole into right field, base hit. Soto chugging around second. Now we'll stop there. Adele will throw it in. And it's a single for Verdugo. Runners at first and second, one away for Stanton.
Another hard hit ball by Verdugo. A couple of doubles in the first game. That was right about thigh high. He was trying to lift that in the air. Couldn't do it.
Third hit between the two games for Verdugo.
So is he from Winter Haven or is he from Lakeland?
Well, he's originally from Winter Haven.
Okay. And then they moved to
I guess
Lakeland?
Lakeland's is the biggest city. If you want, I mean, it's right between Orlando and Tampa.
Well, they're both little.
Yeah.
But they're both.
Pitch to Stanton's a strike.
Winter Haven used to be the home of the Red Sox in spring training, and Lakeland is not too far from there.
Well, it's the spring training home of the Tigers, the current home.
Joker Marchant Stadium, been there since the 20s, I think.
0-1, hit foul to the net.
Winter Haven is closer to Orlando. Winter Haven. Mosquito capital of the world.
Stanton quickly down 0-2. The pitch misses inside. Soto at second, Verdugo at first, and the 1-2 misses low to Stanton. Theis couldn't see it. It was right under his nose.
Well, he did a spin around. He couldn't find it.
The Yankees are trying to get back into this game. They trail by 5 in the bottom of the third inning. Runners at first and second, one away. And the 2-2 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a high fly ball into center field. Coming over is Moniak. He'll make the catch on a run. I'll throw it back in quickly. Runners retreat back to their bags. So a fly out by Stanton, 2 away, and the batter will be Jazz Chisholm Jr.
A lot of hard contact off of Fulmer. Right at people.
Jazz doubled in the second, later came around to score on the base hit from LeMahieu.
Your attention, please. The scoring change has been made in the top of the second inning. The error is now charged to the right fielder. Single, E9, allowing the runner to advance to second base on LeMahieu's hit.
So with 2 outs, the pitch to Chisholm. And it's in there for a strike. So we have a scoring change?
Yeah, LeMahieu, he gave the wrong inning, but allowing DJ to go to second base, they had it on the catcher, they gave it to the right fielder.
0-1, swing and a miss on a changeup. That was a changeup loaned away. And in a short time here with the Yankees, we're seeing Chisholm being susceptible to that off-speed pitch, low and away. Now the 0-2. Golfed foul on the left side. Out of play.
And he's going to start seeing a lot of that. You're seeing him getting a steady diet of all kinds of breaking pitches, off-speed pitches.
No balls and 2 strikes to Chisholm. Yankees trail 6-1, bottom of the third with 2 outs. The pitch. Swinging a soft chopper to second base, charging in Stefanik. He'll flip to first, and it's in time. And the inning comes to a close. Yankees threaten, but they come away empty. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. On to the fourth. It's 6-1 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Batter up.
Now it's time for Eyes on the ball player. Can you find Salvador Perez in this photo of Royals fans?
Salvador Perez just jolted that. That ball was just tattered and battered. He always gets a little louder ovation. Fans want a curtain call here. Incredible man. Salvador Perez, he is sounding strong. No doubt about it. He's on some kind of tear. The fans are loving it here.
And there he is.
Ohtani with a man aboard in one away. Smashes this ball. Forget about it. Marte doesn't even move. It's gone. 2-0 LA. The 176th of Ohtani's career. He stands alone for Japanese-born sluggers. 176 Major League home runs, passing Hideki Matsui.
His teammates know how special that was for him.
2-2. Deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. A grand slam for Stanton. Oh, what?
Citgo Top Tier Tri-Clean Gasoline gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. The top of the fourth is sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. Book a relaxing massage or facial after the game. Yankees are in a 6-1 hole as we start the top of the fourth. Charles LeBlanc, the number 8 hitter for LA, will hit against Will Warren, going back out after settling down following that disastrous second inning where he gave up 6 runs. First pitch to LeBlanc. It's a called strike, a sweeper.
Scoreboard brought to you by Food Bazaar Supermarket. Shop local, eat global with Food Bazaar Supermarket. FoodBazaar.com. Let's take a look at some scores for you.
Warren in the windup, the 0-1. Swinging a hardliner left field, base hit for LeBlanc. Cutting it off is Verdugo. Sharp turn by LeBlanc, but he'll stay there with a leadoff single.
Arizona takes a doubleheader from Cleveland. 7-3 the first game, and 5-3 the second game for Cleveland. It's 5 straight losses. Eduardo Rodriguez made his season debut, went 5 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs on 4 hits. He gets the win.
Isn't it wild? Does any team in baseball want to run away as the alpha this season?
Evidently not. Evidently everybody likes everything all bunched up.
First pitch to Stefanik is punched down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Verdugo's going to have to race to cut it off in the corner. And rounding third and now getting the stop sign is LeBlanc. Stefanik will pull up at second with a stand-up double, and the Angels in business here against Warren. Runners at second and third and nobody out.
And someone is getting up now. These are very hard hit off of Warren. That stayed right in the middle of the plate. It did move towards him, but it did not go down. So these baseballs are getting hit really hard right now. White Sox lose to Oakland 3-2 in that game. TJ McFarland gets the win. Touki Toussaint takes the loss. Mason Miller 16th save.
Nolan Shotwell will hit. He walked and scored a run in the second. Angels have a chance to add to their 6-1 lead here in the top of the fourth.
Houston beat Texas by a 6-4 score. Yusei Kikuchi gets the win.
Warren's pitch hit foul
for his new team. He's done well since he's been there. Yordan Alvarez 22, Victor Caratini his 6th, and for Texas, Marcus Semien had his 17th home run. Toronto 3-2 lead over Baltimore, top of the 6th in Toronto. Anthony Santander, as we told you before, homer number 33.
Next pitch popped up. Shallow left center field, hanging up there. Verdugo's coming in, and he will make the catch on the run. And LeBlanc will stay put at third base as Verdugo caught that ball, looked at third, and then jogged the ball back in.
Bobby Witt Jr., homer number 21. And Kansas City leads Boston 2-0, top of the third. That's Cutter Crawford and Cole Reagans. Detroit and Seattle later on. Tarek Skubal against George Kirby. This afternoon, Cubs beat up on Minnesota 8-2. Jorge Lopez gets the win. Trevor Richards takes the loss. Trevor Richards came in when Joe Ryan got hurt. Joe went 2 innings, giving up 1 earned run, had tricep tightness.
First pitch to Zach Neto is outside. The Yankee infield is drawn in here with runners at second and third and 1 out. Neto's been responsible for all but one of the Angels' runs this entire day. 1-0. Swing and a miss on a sweeper.
San Diego is leading Pittsburgh 5-4. 3 home runs hit in that game. Want to hear something interesting?
What do we have?
Jackson Merrill, 14th homer. Kyle Higashioka, 14th homer. Andrew McCutchen, 14th homer. 3 home runs in the game. All of them, they're 14th for their respective hitters. When have you seen that happen?
And what was the score of that game? 1-1. Swing and a fly ball punched into right field. Soto moving back. It's over his head. It bounces onto the warning track and off the wall. 2 runs come in as LeBlanc and Stefanik touch home. And Zach Neto continues to pound Will Warren and the Yankees here. A 2-run double. It's now 8-1 Angels. Neto with 6 RBIs tonight.
You know, when I'm looking and there's still no one up, I think he's going to have to wear it because the Yankees don't have a day off now until they get to Detroit, which is the end of next weekend. You got, the whole weekend series. Now that score is 5-4. San Diego leading Pittsburgh.
There's Logan O'Hoppe. The pitch is low and away. They don't have an off day until next Thursday.
Next Thursday in Detroit. 6-0 Miami is leading Cincinnati, top of the 7th. They're in Miami.
O'Hoppe is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Warren's pitch. Swing and a fly ball deep down the left field line. It's hooking near the foul pole, and it's foul.
San Francisco has a 7-3 lead over Washington, bottom of the 7th. Blake Snell went 6, giving up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. Homers, Mike Yastrzemski his 9th, Matt Chapman his 19th, and Elliot Ramos his 17th. Atlanta leading Milwaukee 2-1, top of the 5th. That's Freddie Peralta against Chris Sale.
1-1 struck deep into center field. Judge is moving back in front of the warning track, makes the catch. Tagging from second, advancing to third is Neto on the long flyout from Logan O'Hoppe, 2 away and a runner at third.
All tied up, 1 apiece. Tampa Bay is at St. Louis. They're in the bottom of the 3rd. Taj Bradley going for Tampa Bay. Eric Fetty going for St. Louis. Mets in Colorado just underway. Paul Blackburn against Ryan Feltner and Philadelphia. And the Dodgers start at 10:10. That's Tyler Phillips against Gavin Stone.
There's Kevin Pillar. Angels lead at 8-1 in the top of the 4th. Runner at third, 2 away. The pitch. This is outside. Now, O'Hoppe hit a foul ball deep down that left field line moments ago, Susan. It was right near a fan who had a Logan O'Hoppe jersey on.
Really?
I don't think the fan caught the ball, though. The 1-0. A check swing. And he went around.
Sure, he's got family and friends. And
probably going to see a few more of those O'Hoppe jerseys pop up with a lot of people out of East Islip attending the games. The 1-1. Low and away. The runner at third is Neto. 2 away. And Warren steps off.
Yeah, you listen to the Angel people talk about Logan O'Hoppe and what he's had to do. He's really young catcher, and pitchers coming and going, and young guys, and
the 2-1 pop foul behind home plate,
and he's handled it all. I mean, we're looking at the people on this roster now. We're looking at all the pitchers. How many guys have I said? Well, it's his first start for the Angels. Well, he came up on July 27th. The catcher has to learn every single one of them, and I wonder how many. They must have it somewhere. How many pitchers they have used this year?
Here's the 2-2. And it's in there, called strike 3. A sweeper dropped by Warren in the zone against Pillar for strike 3. And the side is retired, but the Angels score 2 more runs. They do it on 3 hits, 1 left. Middle of the 4th, it's 8-1 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
The new...
There it is!
this start to the second half of this season. The Pirates are over 500. They've come back an improbable win.
This will be the 7th pitch to Langford. And he hammers that ball deep out to left. Gone! The Langford grand
slam 2024.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. 8-1. Yankees trail the Angels, and Anthony Volpe takes a look at a first pitch strike from the righty Carson Fulmer. Bottom of the 4th is brought to you by Cars for Kids. 877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Next pitch. And it is off the outside corner for a ball. Volpe 0 for 1 flew out to left field in the second. And Susan, they're making Fulmer work, but unable to put anything across right now.
Well, we're up to 72 pitches here in the 4th inning, so he's okay for another couple innings.
1-1 is low.
Fans, have you looked in right field at Yankee Stadium? DKNY is ready to receive all of the Yankees' home runs. Check out DKNY.com to enhance your New York City style.
Fulmer's 2-1. Swing and a fly ball down the right field line. Adele giving it a chase, but it'll hit the stands for a foul ball. The Angels are going for their 50th win of the season. Currently 15 games under. The most they were under this season was 17. 2-2. Low and away.
Look, they've played very well lately. It really changed a little bit. Obviously, they're not going to win many games as they did last year.
But how they finish, it really is with this young group.
Right.
It's something to watch for in terms of carrying over into 2025. The 3-2. Reach for again and hit foul down the right field line.
And by the way, Aaron Boone did give some injury updates late last night. If you haven't heard them, Clark Schmidt threw 20 pitches and he faced hitters on Tuesday. And he think he could be back by the end of the month. He was very excited, Clark Schmidt.
3-2. Sent high in the air to left center field. Moving over is Pilar. He's given way to Moniak, and the center fielder puts it away for out number 1.
Now, Jose Trevino, who's been on the injured list since July 13th, that with that left quad strain, he could begin a rehab assignment as early as Sunday. That has actually healed a lot faster than they thought it was. Anthony Rizzo, he did take ground balls Tuesday. He was the hitter when Schmidt was throwing his live BP. Still no timetable. He's a ways away.
So good news for Trevino as the pitch is in there for a strike. Schmidt said that he will throw another session on Saturday. 0-1. Misses low. And I bet he'll do it with a smile.
Always.
The 1-1. Swinging a hard liner down the left field line. That drops in for a base hit off the bat of LeMahieu. He'll chug around first, storm into second base with a stand-up double.
Boy, and he keeps hitting, and he keeps hitting shots all over the park. One to right, one to left. This is such a good sign. And after the games he had in Philadelphia, sometimes just a little confidence can go a long way. Wow.
Well, he's up to right around 150 at-bats on the season. You know, it's not going to take 30, 40, 50 at-bats to get back into your groove after starting late. And the pitch to Carlos Narvaez is out of the zone. The 1-0. Off the outside corner. So signs from LeMahieu here on this homestand and this past week.
No, this has started, and Aaron Boone talking about this has been going on for a while. Hasn't gotten some hits, but hit the ball hard. Was swinging at really good pitches.
The 2-0's outside.
You can do everything right and still not get results, but now the results are starting to come. What a boon that would be, huh?
Oh, yeah. Lengthen the lineup tremendously.
Narvaez, best defensive catcher in the Yankee system, so says Baseball America.
Pitch is in there for a strike. He walked his first plate appearance. Yankees trail 8-1, bottom of the fourth. And Fulmer ready to go. Former SEC Pitcher of the Year to the plate. And it's lined into left field, a base hit for Narvaez. Pilar will play it in. LeMahieu goes to third. Yankees have runners at the corners with one away.
So a walk and a hard single to left by Narvaez. His first two at-bats. That was right down the middle, knee high. And here comes the pitching coach. They're going to talk to someone. Yes, got a couple of people warming up for the Angels.
Well, this is a big spot in this game for Fulmer and the Angels. You have the top of the Yankee lineup at the plate. You're up by 7, but you have 2-1, and this is a moment where, if you're the Angels, need to sit the Yankees down here in the fourth inning and prevent them from gaining any more traction this frame.
And that's Hunter Strickland out there, veteran reliever. This consultation on the mound brought to you by the Barnes Firm Injury Attorneys. Call for a free consultation at 1-800-8-MILLION.
Well, if you're the Yankees, you're down 7. You chip away, try and at least cut that deficit in half. But here's Gleyber Torres. 2 long flyouts to right field tonight. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Left center field. Moving over is Moniak. He has some room and he makes the catch. LeMahieu will tag from third. He'll score. It's a sacrifice fly for Gleyber Torres, and it's now an 8-2 Angel lead. An RBI for Torres. And here comes Juan Soto. 2 outs, runner at first. 8-2. Angels lead it. Here's the pitch. Inside to Soto. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for Boomerang Geo. Mornings from 6 to 10. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Along with Susan Waldman, I'm Justin Shackle. 8-2 Yankees trail. The pitch is a strike to Soto. We're in the bottom of the fourth of Game 2. Yankees won the first game 5-2 today.
And Tim Hill is warming in the pen.
Next pitch. This is inside to Soto. Will Warren started this game for the Yankees, already at 84 pitches through 4 innings. The righty Fulmer kicks and fires, and the pitch bounced over to first base. Shawnuel fields right in front of the bag, steps on first, and the inning comes to a close. Yankees get a run back. They do it on 2 hits. They leave 1. We go to the 5th in the Bronx, and it's 8-2 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Paid actors represent actual.
Yaz to right center field and deep. On its way, and it is gone at Fenway Park. Mike Yastrzemski.
And how about your son hitting a homer? Yastrzemski at Fenway.
That just feels right. Pretty cool.
Let's go.
And even Red Sox fans, not all of them, but even Red Sox fans are giving him a cheer.
1 on, 2 out. 1-1. Ohtani unleashes high into the Friday night sky and gone! Boy, does he look good in Dodger blue. Number 22 and a 2-0 lead. Ohtani's 7th home run in his last 11 games. It's a beautiful thing. Wow, that ball was crushed. My goodness.
Have you looked in right field at Yankee Stadium? DKNY is ready to receive all of the Yankees' home runs. Check out DKNY.com to enhance your New York City style.
The fifth inning is brought to you by ELEC 825, building our future. We go to the fifth inning. It's 8-2 Angels. And Matt Theis will lead it off, the Angels catcher, number 5 hitter.
Remember when I said they must have used a lot of pitchers because Logan O'Hoppy's really got learned? They've used 31 pitchers.
First pitch to Theis is outside.
No wonder they think he's a good catcher.
And no wonder they're 15 games under. Not a lot has went well for this team at certain points of the season. Pitches fouled off. And that starts with the injuries to Mike Trout, because at the beginning of the year, Susan, he was playing on fire.
He was being Mike Trout. We haven't seen that in a long time. Kind of feel terrible.
Just went down with his second meniscus surgery.
Same knee.
Yeah, the pitch is popped up, center field, coming over is Judge. He makes the catch, and there's one away. You know, about a couple of weeks ago, we were doing these games, and the report came out that Trout was going on a rehab. Yep. We were trying to figure out if he was going to be back in time.
Could he be back in time? And then the same knee is just Michael Tonkin back up. It's like if he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all. It's awful.
So here's Mickey Moniak, who is playing center field for the Angels in Trout's absence. The pitch misses low and in.
Beach Boys with special guest Dave Mason are coming to Northwell at Jones Beach Theater this Thursday, August 8th. They play all their hits, including Kokomo, Surfin' USA, Good Vibrations, and more. Get your tickets at livenation.com.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Will Warren still working, still trying to get outs here for the Yankees. Next pitch is outside.
And one of the players that was rumored going everywhere was Luis Renifo. He's out, season-ending surgery.
Here's the 2-1. It's outside. And it's now 3-1. And that was a player that could have brought a decent package back to the Angels because he's controllable past this season.
Well, also young enough that you'd have to think twice about it. One of the things that
3-1 is in there for a strike.
One of the things that they've stopped doing, because it really doesn't let you grow, is they call them Band-Aid players, guys that are good enough so if you don't...
Payoff line down the right field line, and that is a fair ball. It'll skip it to the corner. Soto races to retrieve. Moniak will stop over at second base with his second hit of the night, a one-out double here in the fifth.
And here comes Aaron Boone. And that'll be it for Will Warren. And this pitching change is brought to you by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play the newest scratch-off games for a chance to win.
Ah, summer is here. Time for video calls, eating lunch at your desk, and navigating office politics.
Wait, that's not what summer's for.
But my inbox is full.
Inbox schminbox. Life is short. Summer is for getting away. Bring on the beach, the national parks, the music.
Freeman lifts a fly ball to deep right field. Forget about it. It's gone. It's long gone. It's 2-0. Wow.
He hit that baseball to the parking lot, Joe. He knew he got that baseball, pulled the hands through, head down for the baseball, and knew it was not coming back.
25th drumstick.
30-piece, Joe.
Freddie Freeman making an MVP case of his own. 2 feet shy of the longest Dodger home run this year.
Holiday no doubt feeling the pressure that comes with the expectations as the #1 consensus prospect in baseball.
And Holiday through the right side. There it is. The first of many. Jackson Holiday with his first major league hit. And it comes in a major moment.
There are the smiles. It was just a matter of time, folks.
1-2. Strike. Well, that pitch not going to count. We have a balk? Yeah, we have a balk.
Yeah, I don't think he stopped. I don't think Boyle stopped.
And Judge takes advantage. High, And Judge gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Well, that balk eliminated a potential strike three.
Out, exactly.
And then Judge just smashed it to right field.
Who knows he's got a 2.53 ERA since he's come to the Yankees. And that includes that one clinker when he got here, or clunker when he got here. When he got off the plane and had to go to a game, a terrible situation. Aaron Boone says that was really a tough spot, but he handled it like a pro.
He arrived in Milwaukee, was with the team for about 5 minutes before coming in to pitch in a tie game in the 10th.
Remember he left? He had to.
This will be his 40th game of the season, and he pitches here against Joe Odell with a runner on second and one out. Yankees trail 8-2, the first pitch out of the zone. Odell's a righty. He walked and struck out. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
And his sinker also, that old-fashioned sinker that we used to think of, that bowling ball sinker, and ends up down on the ground.
Tocchet hasn't pitched since Friday, the pitch in there for a strike. That's where he tossed 2 2/3 against the Blue Jays. Came in relief of Marcus Stroman, who wasn't able to get out of the third inning. And if you missed it earlier, the Yankees are pushing Stroman back to Sunday for the finale against Texas. 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's strike 3. Slider, and Adele down on strikes, 2 away.
Second time he has struck out tonight. Stroman working on shifting some mechanical things. It's a little longer time. Had a good bullpen today, evidently.
I want to make mention of something that Stroman has done off the field as Charles LeBlanc stands in. He has his, as the pitch comes in there for a strike, his height doesn't measure heart foundation. And he's awarding 2 $25,000 scholarships to 2 Bronx high school students.
Wow.
And those students were honored. And the scholarships are going to cover the freshman year expenses for the 2 students. Pitch is fouled to the first base side.
That's great. That's absolutely great. What's the name of that? I love the name of that.
Height doesn't measure heart foundation.
Yeah.
Someone who stands as a 35'7", I agree.
Well, but you know, when you want to be an athlete, people look at you. You're too small. Like
the 0-2. Swing and a fly ball into left center field. Angling back is Judge near the warning track. He'll make the catch. Tracks it down. And there's out number 3. No runs, a hit, a runner left. Middle of the 5th in the Bronx. It's 8-2 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4x Elanum.
Batter up.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
With the first pick of the 2024 MLB Draft, the Cleveland Guardians select Travis Bazzana, a second baseman from Oregon State University.
It's a historic moment. Yes, he's from Sydney, Australia, found his way to the campus of Oregon State, and you see his family elated. Don't hurt the kid.
Ohtani with a man aboard in one away. Smashes this ball. Forget about it. Marte doesn't even move. It's gone. 2-0 LA. The 176th of Ohtani's career. He stands alone for Japanese-born sluggers. 176 Major League home runs, passing Hideki Matsui.
His teammates know how special that was for him.
Yankee fans, don't miss a second of all the action. Order right from your seat in Yankee Stadium with Uber Eats. Simply open the Uber Eats app, place your order, and we'll notify you when it's ready for pickup. Offer expires 8/31/2024.
Well, the new pitcher is veteran Hunter Strickland. As we just both said to each other, still pitching. After all these years, how old? He is 30.
He's 36.
He'll be 36 in September. Absolutely. Had his best years, obviously, with the Giants.
The 6'3" right-hander out to pitch the bottom of the fifth. Yankees trail 8-2. Trying to get back in this game. Aaron Judge will lead off against the veteran Strickland. And the Georgia native pitches. First pitch is inside.
Well, he actually was a Red Sox pick in 2007 out of high school in Georgia. Never got there. A couple of years, pitched a lot for the Giants. Then the Mariners, the Nationals, the Mets, the Rays, and now the Angels.
1-0, bounce weakly up the middle. To his left is Neto. The shortstop throws on the run, and it's in time over at first base.
And then there's more. Then he went to the Brewers, the Reds, the Angels, and then again the Angels. So the Bet365 real-time money line is now plus 850 for the Yankees and minus 1,600 for the Angels, powered by Bet365. Gambling problem? 1-800-GAMBLER.
So 1 out, here's Alex Verdugo, tonight's cleanup hitter, brought to you by Surf Pro, like it never even happened. First pitch to the lefty is in there for a strike.
I'm seeing that was 93. He used to throw 100.
I'll give you the line on Will Warren in a moment. Strickland, again, turning 36 next month.
Yeah, probably don't throw a lot of 100-mile-an-hour pitches now.
Well, one is fouled off.
No, fastball change. He always had a really good changeup.
Here's the line on Will Warren in his second start this season. 8 runs on 8 hits in 4 1/3 innings of work. He walked 3, struck out 6, allowed a home run. Did that on 93 pitches. Here's the 0-2 to Verdugo. Swinging a high fly ball, right center field, moving back. Moniak still coming on. He slides and he makes the catch. Going right across the outfield grass in right center field. Moniak able to steal extra bases away from Verdugo. 2 away.
Well, I didn't think there was any way he was going to get that. He was in dead center and got it right by the 385 sign in front of the Yankee bullpen. Went a long way for that. Read it really well. Did you think he was going to be able to get that?
No, he covered a lot of ground. So at 2 away, nobody on. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. 8-2, Yankees trail the Angels. Here in the bottom of the fifth, the pitch, swing and a miss. Give you the line on Carson Fulmer as well, the Angels starter out of the game. 2 runs on 7 hits in 4 innings of work. He walked 1 and struck out 1. 0-1 to Stanton. Strickland to the plate. And the pitch is hit in the air, left center field, pretty deep. Pilar moving back, and it's over his head. One hops onto the warning track and bounces into the bullpen in left center. So it'll be a double for Stanton here with 2 outs.
And Stanton's hit the ball hard all 3 times tonight. Just to think back, that was going away from him. That was a terrific piece of hitting. That started in the middle of the plate and was moving away from him. Got it at the very edge. He's got that quick swing.
Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. with 2 outs and a runner at second. LeBlanc protecting the line at third. The pitch misses low. He's playing in at third. I'll ask you this, Susan. Let's see if you agree. Stanton, since coming off the injured list, maybe the numbers and the results haven't shown up, but I don't know if there's been the same adjustment period that we've seen in years past when he's come off the injury list.
It sure hasn't been as long.
1-0, rocked foul, first base side.
He had that one bad game when in Philadelphia he left 8 guys on base. But usually he has a long adjustment period, and you can see that he's just about back, and all that does is going to make this lineup a lot longer, a lot easier to score runs. But I'm with you. I agree.
1-1 the count. Strickland to the plate. Swing and a miss. A sinker. Throw back to second. And that ball hit Stanton on his foot, his left foot. See on the replay. Oh, Hoppy threw the ball. I beg your pardon. Theis threw the ball. No one was at second.
Well, and he's kind of smiling like, what am I doing? He threw. Stanton could have caught it. Hit him on the right. Hit him on the left foot. Did it hit him or miss him? No, he ran into the ball. He hit him on the left foot. Where was he throwing that ball? I guess to Neto, but he wasn't there.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. A four-seamer blown by Jazz Chisholm. And there is out number 3. Inning comes to a close. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. On to the 6th here in Game 2. It's 8-2 Angels on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Neil Cruz struggled first 2 or 3 times up to the plate last night. High drive to right field. He's going to watch this Cruz missile. Oh my! Oh, Neil Cruz, an absolute bomb here in Phoenix. He just stood and watched it, as did we. An absolute tape measure, and you can hear the crowd stunned in awe of the power. That's 16 home runs for Cruz at 1-0 Pittsburgh. This one goes 472 feet. Paul Skeens, you know all about him, the #1 overall pick in the country just last year out of LSU. He's getting ready to warm up today and get ready to throw out that first pitch.
Boy, that's just nasty. That's a backdoor curveball.
There's an 0-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. Tani drives one to right field. It is gone! Was threatening that corner, and it just stayed fair. The 200th home run of Shohei Ohtani's career.
200th home run, hit it at almost 108 miles an hour off the bat. Beautiful swing, just fair. Congratulations, Shohei. That's quite an accomplishment.
And now he hits a high drive left center field. And jumping at the wall and making the catch is Dalton.
The top of the 6th inning is brought to you by New York State AFL-CIO, keeping New York State Union strong. Along with Susan Waldman, I'm Justin Shackle. Yankees trail 8-2 as we start the 6th. Michael Tonkin deals the first pitch to the #9 hitter, Michael Stefanik. It's a strike. Stefanik doubled, scored a run in the 4th. Angels picked up 2 runs there. They scored 6 runs in the 2nd, and the pitch is low and away. Zach Neto's grand slam, the big blow to Will Warren's night. Yankee infield back, the 1-1. Swung on, liner into shallow center field, drops in for a base hit. So Stefanik, with his 2nd hit of the night, the #9 hitter, is over at first base.
Drive Around the League brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers. Trust your keys with Meineke. Once again, Arizona takes a doubleheader from Cleveland, 7-3 in the first game, 5-3 in the second game. That sends Cleveland to their 5th straight. Have you noticed how streaky teams have been this year? All over baseball.
It's tough to ignore.
I guess you've noticed.
Yeah, the pitch is in there for a strike. Well, it goes back to what I said before. Nobody wants to pull away and be the best team in baseball from a win-loss perspective. Here's the 0-1. And it misses outside.
Because everybody's got problems. There isn't one complete team. Houston beat Texas 6-4. 3-2 Oakland beats the White Sox. Baltimore's gone ahead of Toronto 4-3.
Pitch is outside.
Home run by Jackson Holliday. 2 runs. I heard an interview with him. Somebody asked him, because he started hitting right away when he came up this time, and he said, "I'm prepared this time." I mean, that's a big punch in the gut to be sent down like that.
And the 2-1, low and away to Nolan Shotwell.
Boston has a 4-2 lead over Kansas City. Bottom of the 4th, they are in KC. Romy Gonzalez, his 4th. Danny Jansen, his 7th of the year. I don't know how many with the Red Sox. He just got there. But
next pitch fouled off by Shotwell, third base side.
And Detroit and Seattle a little bit later. Minnesota loses to the Cubs 8-2 the final there. Homers by Michael Busch and Ian Happ. Pittsburgh's overtaken San Diego 6-5. Top of the 8th. They're in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh looking to climb above 500 again. 3-2. Swing and a liner, center field, base hit. Up to second goes Stefanik. Shawnuel has his first hit of game 2. Runners at first and second with nobody out.
Miami is leading Cincinnati, top of the 9th. They're in Miami, 6-4 the score there. TJ Friedl had a grand slam for Cincinnati. Jake Berger's had 2 home runs, and Derek Hill of Miami had a grand slam. So a couple of grand slams in that game. 7-4 San Francisco is leading Washington. Blake Snell, 6 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits. Jake Irvin, 5 runs on 5 hits. They are in the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for Washington. They are losing 7-4.
Zach Neto hit a grand slam in this game. He stands in here, and the pitch ripped foul the third base side.
All tied up 4 apiece. Milwaukee is in Atlanta. Chris Sale done for the night. 4 2/3 innings, 2 runs, 9 hits, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts. 5-1. St. Louis is leading Tampa Bay. They're in the bottom of the 5th at St. Louis. Mets scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
His pitch bounced on the ground, left side of the infield. Sliding stop, Volpe fires to second. They get the out over at second base. Shawnuel is out on the force. Torres able to glove that hard throw from Anthony Volpe, and now the Angel dugout checking to see if the throw did in fact beat Shawnuel.
Yeah, it did.
Yep. So Shawnuel is out. Neto reaches on a fielder's choice. That was a terrific play by Anthony Volpe.
It was
indeed. Saved a run.
And we're looking, and Glaber kept his foot on the bag. It was bang, bang, but that foot stayed on the bag.
So with 1 out, runners at the corners, here's Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3. And the pitch. Swing and a tapper, foul, first base side.
So the Mets scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second. They lead Colorado 2-1 as they go to the bottom of the second. That's Paul Blackburn against Ryan Feltner. And later on, Philly is at the Dodgers.
It's 8-2 in this game. Angels in front of the Yankees in the top of the 6th. Stefanik at third. Neto's the runner at first. 0-1. Neto breaks for second. Pitches outside. Throw by Narvaez, and it is in time over at second base. Neto gunned down by Narvaez. 2 away.
And I don't know. They're going to look at this. They're on the phone to see if he actually got him. Narvaez is just a terrific catcher. That was a great arm. Has a great arm. That was a great throw. Well,
Neto was staying put at second because he totally expected the dugout to challenge the play.
And now he goes back to the... Oh, no, wait a minute. I think they took too long. He was going to challenge, but it took too long.
Well, he's caught stealing. 2 outs, runner at third. The pitch is swung on and missed. And it's now 1-2 to O'Hoppe.
You know, I know Trevino comes back and all that. Narvaez is just a terrific catcher.
There's some arm behind home plate.
He really is such a good catcher.
1-2, way outside.
And it wasn't the catching that. Let's look at this play again now. Oh boy, I'm not sure. They took too long to ask the umpires to, so they'd let it go.
2-2, punch foul behind home plate. 8-2, Angels in front, top of the 6th.
If you talk to anybody in the minor leagues, they'll say about Narvaez, he can really hit. Well, I'll tell you, he can really catch.
He can. It has started to rain lightly again.
You're such a good
2-2
news person.
Swing and a miss. There's strike 3.
I'm always hearing terrible things from you. It's raining. Flags are blowing.
It's raining before my very eyes. And swing, strike 3 for O'Hoppe. Tonkin out of this inning. No runs.
You like to play it cool, Libra, but you can see the postseason on the horizon, and you're hoping to play late into October. You're in the second half of the season, so give it all you've got when you're on the diamond. Expressing to your teammates how badly you want to make it to the postseason will invigorate the whole team and get everyone firing on all cylinders.
2-2. And Farmer hits a line drive, sailing away from Mullins.
Oh! An impossible catch. Oh, my goodness. Tip your cap, Cole Irvin. Tip your cap, everybody. Cedric Mullins insane in center.
Cedric Mullins flying through the air like Superman. Just robbed Kyle
Price. Manufacturer suggested retail price excludes destination and handling charges, tax, title, license, and options. Dealer sets actual prices.
Yankees fans, score big with the official New York Yankees MasterCard credit card. Use it to earn up to 5% back on purchases at Yankee Stadium. Apply now and learn how to earn 2 free Yankees tickets. Visit Yankees.com/pinstripe rewards today.
Anthony Volpe stands in as we start the bottom of the 6th. Takes a look at strike one. Yankees are trailing 8-2 against the Angels here in the nightcap of today's doubleheader. Yankees won the first game 5-2. And Hunter Strickland working his second full inning. Pitch is fouled down the right field line.
Game is sponsored by Riverwalk, spacious senior apartments at River Spring Living's 32-acre New York City campus overlooking the Hudson River.
Volpe's 0 for 2 at 2 flyouts here in the second game. Had a double in the first game. Strickland's 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow center field. Coming in is Moniak. And he'll make the catch. Hey fans, contact one of your local Honda dealers today for a great deal. Or visit tryhondadealers.com. Here comes DJ LeMahieu, who's looked really good here tonight. 2 base hits, including a double and a run scored. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike from Strickland. We were talking about Mike Trout before.
Mm-hmm.
Today is his 33rd birthday.
Wow.
0-1. And it misses low. He has the honor of sharing his birthday with Tommy Kahnle.
How old is Tommy? I know today's his birthday, right?
Yeah.
What do you think Tommy Kahnle does to celebrate his birthday?
Here's the 1-1. Misses low. You think he gets like special Red Bull cupcakes?
Maybe. Special Philadelphia Eagles t-shirts.
Yeah. Tommy Kahnle turns 35 today.
Wow.
So happy birthday, Tommy.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
2-1. It's in there for a strike. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, ripped in the air, right center field. Moniak moving over toward the warning track, makes the catch on the run. And another well-struck ball off the bat of DJ LeMahieu, but Moniak tracks it down for the second out.
Boy, this is such good news for everybody involved. You know, this has been going on for almost 2 weeks now that we've noticed. He's hit the ball. He's got a single, a double, and he's hit the ball very, very hard and very well every time up.
Here's Narvaez. 2 out, nobody on. Yankees trail 8-2 in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch. And misses off the outside corner. LeMahieu made his season debut when this team was in Anaheim. So it's been over 2 months of play for LeMahieu. And he has come around, or at least starting to get some results. The 1-0. Misses inside.
Well, I was just sent a recipe for Red Bull cupcakes. Look. Oh, my.
They make anything out there, don't they?
Well, people find anything. Look at, they're ready in 35 minutes.
The 2-0. Fouled right at home plate.
Just butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla, baking powder.
How many cans of Red Bull?
6 ounces. Sugar-free, not recommended.
Yeah, we got to get the good stuff.
All right. This is amazing.
Wow.
How do people find these things?
2-1. Misses outside.
Did you know there were Red Bull cupcakes?
No way.
Yankee fans, shop the New Era Authentic Collection at Yankees team store and NewEraCap.com. New Era, the official on-field cap of Major League Baseball. What?
Here's the 3-1. And it's tapped foul. I could see Tommy Kahnle for his 35th birthday having a WWE-themed birthday with Red Bull cupcakes for all of his friends.
For all of his friends. Yeah, I could too.
Be wearing hacksaw Jim Duggan party hats.
Have you ever talked? There is not a sport that Tommy Kahnle doesn't know backwards and forwards,
You're right.
and he knows every soccer team in the entire world. Who?
The 3-2 pitch, low and away. Yeah, it's ball 4. How about Carlos Narvaez? Single, 2 walks tonight, and he threw out a runner.
Well, he hasn't gotten to play that often. Wants to. When you're up here, you're showing your own team what you can do. You're also showing everybody else's team what you can do.
It's back to the top of the lineup with Gleyber Torres. Yankees are trailing 8-2 here against the Angels, bottom of the 6th. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike. Fans, injury got you on the sidelines? Our legal team covers all the bases. Call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the New York Yankees. The righty Strickland ready. And the 0-1. Swinging a liner, left center field, base hit for Torres. Fielding it is Pilar. He'll throw it in. Up to second goes Narvaez. So 2 on and 2 out for Soto.
Tomorrow, it'll be the veteran lefty Tyler Anderson, the Yankees have seen before, against Nestor Cortez. And then, as we said, Friday and Saturday, O'Don Kohler.
Jumps on the first pitch and pops it up. LeBlanc.
The catch near the coach's box, and the inning comes to a close. And Soto slams his helmet down with both hands as he makes the final out. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. On to the 7th. 8-2. Angels lead the Yanks on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electric. We go to the 7th inning here in the Bronx. 8-2. Yankees trail the Angels, and Kevin Pillar, LA's cleanup hitter, will bat here against Michael Tonkin.
Tonkin still on the mound. Tim Hill is warming up.
We have a lefty, Matt Theis, waiting on deck. So the Angels are trying to get the split of this doubleheader. Pillar standing in, 1 for 3. And the pitch in there for a strike from the righty Tonkin.
And the lefty Jose Quijada is up in the Angels bullpen.
Next pitch. Sliced down the right field line, but foul. So what is the world saying about these Red Bull cupcakes?
Well,
the reviews are in, right?
The reviews are in. One guy, you can find anything. It's amazing. 8-2. One guy said his didn't bake, and they stayed not solid.
Uh-oh. Pitch is outside.
One guy was complaining because he used phony sugar and gluten-free flour, and it didn't work.
You got to go all in. 1-2. Hit in the air, foul territory, first base side, and it'll hit the seats. I mean, we're using the main ingredient is Red Bull here.
If you're going to make these kinds of cupcakes, let's not get healthy.
Yeah. Let's not cut corners. You have to really lean into it.
Right, and then somebody else didn't use butter, used a butter substitute. So, see, if you're going to do it.
The 1-2. Misses outside. Look, you're already in the red in terms of ingredients.
Just don't try and make them healthier.
It's 2-2 to Pillar. And now the pitch. Swinging a hard shot into left field. Backing up is Verdugo. Makes the catch. A low liner right to the left fielder, and there's one away.
And here comes Aaron Boone, and he will call on the lefty. I think Tim Hill wants one more throw. And takes the ball. So we'll wait for Tim Hill. We'll be right back. This is the New York Yankees Radio Network.
Ah, summer is here. Time for video calls. Eating lunch at your...
An exciting new collectible.
Well, back here at Yankee Stadium, as we have a pitching change, we also have a young fan entertaining the crowd by chugging an iced tea.
Probably
a cola.
Coke. I would think it was a Coke.
So a big lemon in it. And now he's flexing. Incredible.
What is he, about 7?
Yeah.
That's the biggest response they've had all night with this crowd, but they don't know about our Red Bull cupcakes.
That's right.
So, we had a kid chugging a Coke.
Yeah, those cupcakes right up that kid's alley.
That's right.
First pitch by Tim Hill is outside to Matt Theis. It's 8-2 Angels with one out in the 7th. Now the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. Left center field. Moving back a little bit is Alex Verdugo. He waits for it. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Do you think they asked him to do that? Because he knew he was on. Now it's on yes. So this is, there's a lot of sugar in that. That child isn't going to sleep till tomorrow morning.
That's what, a 24-ounce cup?
It's a big one.
Yeah. Good for him.
Well, he's doing it nice. He's not gulping. Yeah, he's doing it nicely.
Hill whips in the first pitch to a fellow lefty, Mickey Moniak, in there for a strike.
Biggest applause of the night for that young man sitting in this muck.
The 0-1. Shot down the right field line, but foul. It's been raining on and off all game 2. Yankees trail here 8-2. They do have 9 hits, but they've left a lot of traffic on the base paths, and they were down early. Will Warren surrendered a 6-run second inning to the Angels. Moniak has a pair of hits in this game. And the pitch. Swinging a bouncer over toward third. Chisholm has it. Throws low to first. Backhanded pick by LeMahieu. And he saves the hop. And the side is retired in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Time to get up and stretch here in Game 2 as we go to the bottom of the 7th with the score of the Angels 8 and the Yankees 2 on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup.
Batter up. Baseball season is in full swing, and the Jeep brand is back with the hottest roster yet. Offering innovative technology and luxury both inside and out, the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe and Wrangler 4xe are primed and ready to be this season's heaviest hitters. The Jeep Grand Cherokee has a track record for success, while the Wrangler 4xe is sure to get the crowd on their feet. It's America's best-selling plug-in hybrid. With 3 different driving modes to choose from and proven efficiency, these plug-in hybrid electric SUVs have the power to go the distance. It's the same legendary capability of the original Grand Cherokee and Wrangler, electrified. Visit Jeep.com and take the thrill of your favorite game day experience to the streets with a Jeep 4xe vehicle. Hurry to your local Jeep dealer today for great offers going on now. Based on 2022 CYQ4 sales, J.D. Power retail sales data. Jeep is a registered trademark.
Let's get moving with Centers Healthcare. Centers Healthcare has a different approach to care. Here, you rehab, relax, recover, and go home. Our state-of-the-art technology empowers your rehab journey with us. Healing from surgery now comes with amenities like Starbucks, smart TVs, and personalized recreation. At Centers Healthcare, what matters most is getting you back to the life you had. Visit centershealthcare.com today or call us at 800-305-9151. Centers Healthcare. We're not just care. We are care that moves you.
Drive into summer with the Honda CR-V and Accord, your fun-to-drive weekend getaway vehicles. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So hurry in to the Honda Summer Event. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 2.9% APR on a 2025 CR-V or 2024 Accord.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
Listen, I've been following you for a while, man. Bottom line is you get your A swing off and generate a lot of pop.
I just want to go
I'm getting this A to B.
Oh, man. Straight to the ball, barrel. Hitting the ball is the hardest thing to do. I'm a person from 0-0. I'm looking for spin. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to look for spin, but I'm going to time up a fastball. 0-0. If you spin it, I'm swinging. Like, if you spin it in the middle, I'm going to destroy it.
7 up, 7 down, all via the strikeout for Skeens.
11 strikeouts for Skeens. 6 innings of no-hit baseball in his first career start on the road. What a man!
Wow.
Paul Skeens! You gotta love it, Pittsburgh! He's yours! He's yours!
He did not disappoint. Came out, was spectacular.
In his first major league win.
Tyler O'Neill has homered on opening day in 4 straight openers. Tyler O'Neill has just set a record by homering in 5 consecutive opening days. He's got it all to himself with a home run here tonight in Seattle.
5 opening days in a row. New record.
He started out at AAA, got a AAA 2.35 ERA, 7 2/3 innings. So now he is up. So now we're seeing, Justin, why they've used 31 pitchers. Everybody, first appearance since whatever, been in 5 games, 1-0 ERA of 1.80, 5 innings, 1 home run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 188 off of lefty Quijada.
28 years of age, out of Venezuela. And they'll face Aaron Judge to start the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is upstairs. Angels lead it 8-2. 7th inning stretch sponsored by Adelphi University. Top-ranked undergraduate and graduate programs for students of all ages.
So if he had his Tommy John last April.
On the 1-0. Call to strike to Judge. He was 1 for 3.
So that's back relatively soon. Contractors, get what you need to get the job done. Windorama's distribution center keeps a huge supply of Anderson windows and patio doors in stock. Visit a Windorama showroom or Windorama.com.
1-1, zips inside, 2-1.
Doesn't throw overly hard. That was 92 fastball slider.
Been with the Angels since early 2020. 2-1. Inside again. Trying to hit that spot on the inside edge to Judge. So it's 3-1.
And he's kind of a interesting delivery. Moves a lot. Moves his upper body, has all arms and legs, does a little leg kick when he releases the ball.
Now the pitch. Upstairs for ball 4. Starts Judge off with a walk.
Yeah, they're booing, but I don't think he did that on purpose. Nope. And he's trying here. And what a funky delivery.
Quijada, he is the shortest arm on the Angels staff. Stands at 5'11".
What does he weigh? He's a big kid.
Listed at 215.
No.
Okay.
Oh, my. No.
Verdugo takes a look at strike 1.
Oh, wow.
0-1. Hit foul down the left field line. So you're saying the Angels haven't had weigh-ins in quite some time.
He went on the cupcake diet, probably.
Double the Red Bull.
Well, he didn't replace the butter and the sugar.
God.
He's interesting. He's got an interesting delivery. I like watching him. Very funky, I guess they call it. Arm goes one direction.
Yeah.
Got a little leg kick. Moves his upper body.
0-2 the pitch. Popped foul, third base side. It's hanging up for LeBlanc, but he runs out of room, reaches the stands about 4 rows on the third base side.
You know how when you try and loosen up your upper body, you kind of move your shoulders back and forth? He does that before he gets to his set.
Quijada originally signed with the Marlins back in 2013. So he's
wow.
Over 10 years as a pro. The 0-2. Tip foul. 8-2 is our score. Yankees trail the Angels in the bottom of the 7th.
And he's got that fastball now up to 94. And that must be hard for a lefty because you can't really see the release point. And then the arm goes up in the air afterwards, so you don't know when he's
0-2 again is upstairs. Now he's shaking his shoulders after the pitch.
A lot of things going on in the stands tonight. Young man just caught a ball, is calling all his friends.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Chase the four-seamer upstairs, and Verdugo down swinging.
Boy, that was about neck high. You know, you see it released. When you do, you think it's coming right at the letters. That ended up at his neck.
Here's Stanton. And the pitch, a broken bat. One hopper over toward third. LeBlanc has it. Goes to second for one. Over to first. It's a double play. A 5-4-3 double play to end the 7th inning. That bat went to the outfield. The ball did not. And the 7th inning comes to a close. We go to the 8th. 8-2. Angels lead it on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by the Jeep 4 by E-Lineup.
Provident Bank is pleased to announce that Lakeland Bank has joined them, uniting two local organizations who share the same passion for helping our communities thrive. Both banks.
Ronald hammers this to left center. That ball is history. And Ronald Acuna Jr. just made history. He has Major League Baseball's first ever 30-60 season, and he does it in grand fashion. What a milestone for Acuna.
Oh, he knew it as soon as he hit it. Do you think? I mean, that was the baseball card pose on that bat finish. He hit that halfway up the pavilion.
Party at Acuna's.
And it is the 9th stolen base tonight by the Red Sox. Hamilton picks another 9 stolen bases in a game.
Club record, the Red Sox steal their 9th base. Their 9th base of this game, and David Hamilton has 4 of them. Let's check the club record for steals in a game individually, but there's the club record 9 of 10 tonight. Can you believe it?
1-0. And this ball in the air to deep center field. Doubleheader hit another one. He just did, and he's tied it up. This ball is a little bit toward the end, but it's still deep, and it's gone. That is gone. That was over the orange line, I believe. This ball is touched to left center field. It's got a chance to be his 3rd. How do you like that? A 3-homer game for Big Mike.
We go to the 8th inning here in the Bronx, 8-2. Yankees trail the Angels in the nightcap. Yankees won the first game 5-2. And Tim Hill going to work his first full inning here.
Now Baltimore has a 7-3 lead over Toronto, so that lead for the Yankees will be gone if this stays like that.
They started game 2, a full game ahead of the Orioles in the AL East, but they have some work to do. And the first pitch that Hill throws to Joe Adell is inside.
The 8th inning is sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a sinker. Adell is 0 for 2, walked and scored a run in that 6-run second inning for the Angels. It was highlighted by a grand slam off the bat of Zach Neto. Next pitch is upstairs, 2-1. The Angels, as this pitch is punched in the air, left field, coming on is Verdugo. He slipped, and it prevented him from making an attempt at that catch. It's going to be a base hit for Adell, and there is a huge divot now in left field, Susan.
Well, you would think. I mean, it's been raining for days, and they don't cover the outfield. I'm surprised nobody has slipped, so this field has been in remarkable condition.
So here's Charles LeBlanc. He stands in. You've heard John Sterling talking about Eastchester Jeep in the Bronx and his new Jeep Cherokee. Check out the full line of vehicles at Eastchester Jeep. They're just a fly ball away from Yankee Stadium on Boston Road in the Bronx. Pitch to LeBlanc is inside. LeBlanc 1 for 3. Singled in the 4th, scored a run. Also flew out to center field and struck out. The pitch. It's a strike, a 4-seamer by Hill. Both starters in game 2, they didn't make it past the 5th inning. Will Warren went 4 1/3, 1-1. Hit foul. Carson Fulmer tossed 4 innings.
And that's what happens with double headers. That's why double header wins 2 games are pretty rare. You know, Cleveland lost a doubleheader today, but that's not the norm.
The 1-2 punched on the ground line right to first. LeMahieu has it, and he tags first base. And that is a double play. DJ LeMahieu with a great stab and a tag for an unassisted double play.
You know, he's just a terrific athlete. You're leading it off. You don't know what to do. He's leading off first base. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do if you're Adele.
Right place, right time for LeMahieu as well, as the pitch to Stefanik is inside. The low liner, gloved by LeMahieu, and then he just slapped that mitt on first base to double up Adele. 1-0. High and away. 8-2. Angels lead the Yankees here on the top of the 8th inning. Again, L.A. with a 6-run second as this pitch is rolled on the ground over to short. Past the dive of Volpe into left field. It's a base hit for Stefanik. He has a 3-hit night. The number 9 hitter. He's over at first base. The batter will be Nolan Shotwell. Hill's pitch to the lefty is in there for a strike. So Stefanik, the Boise, Idaho native, playing at Yankee Stadium, has a 3-hit night. 0-1. Low and away.
And crowd's thinned out considerably. A lot of these people have been sitting in the rain since 4 o'clock. 2 games.
The 1-1. Rolled foul, third base side.
There's one section, see in the upper deck in fair territory? A lot of people out there in the very last section.
Must be a big group.
It is a big
all
group.
Together. The 1-2. Tapped, foul, again, third base side. They must have taken a Sprinter van to the game.
What's a Sprinter van?
It's one of those really large vans with like 4 rows of seating. The 1-2. Swinging a little tapper right to the mound. Hill has it, turns and throws to first, and it's in time. So the side is retired. Angels in no runs, 2 hits. They leave 1. We've played 7.5 here at the stadium. 8-2. Angels lead the Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Can you guess who was hitting in this iconic moment in Oakland Athletics history?
For the second hit. A big blast to right. And the A's have done it again. Another walk-off run. It's a 20-game winning streak.
Let's take another look.
For the second hit. A big blast to right. And the A's have done it again. Another walk-off run. It's a 20-game winning streak.
The answer is Scott Hatteberg.
Hatteberg up there has been a pretty good addition to this ball club. Second hit. A big blast to right. And the A's have done it again. Another walk-off run in the bottom of the 9th. It's a 20-game winning streak. The A's win it in the bottom of the 9th on the walk-off home run by Hatteberg. Amazing.
And it literally was just a century of working on the field that led to the crown. Here's a high drive to deep right field, and Brendan Donovan, an Alabama native, crushes a home run. He is the first Alabama player to play in an American League, National League, Major League game here at Rickwood Field. And how about him going deep?
There will be moments in this game that are moments in regular season games that won't have as big a meaning. I guarantee you won't forget that home run here at this field.
Pitch launched out towards left field, and it's gone. Shea Langoliers back on track indeed. Sit out towards center field, and Farr did it.
That's energy for every day. Con Edison.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on WFAN Yankees Radio.
Your home for BT and Sal. Weekdays from 10 to 2. WFAN, WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1 New York.
Along with Susan Waldman, I'm Justin Shackle. We have reached the bottom of the 8th inning of Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Yankees trail 8-2. New pitcher on the mound for the Halos. It's right-hander Roansy Contreras, former Yankee farmhand. First pitch to Jazz Chisholm Jr. is in there for a strike.
He was with Pittsburgh.
40,724.
Next pitch to Chisholm. Skips in the dirt to the left-hander.
Well, when the day started, the attendance was 40,744.
Again, this was a single admission doubleheader. 1-1. Hit foul, so 1 ticket for both games.
Yep.
Jazz tonight in Game 2 is 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Next pitch. Misses low. DJ LeMahieu drove in Chisholm with an RBI single in the second. And Gleyber Torres hit a sacrifice fly to score LeMahieu in the 4th. That's all the Yankees offense. Angels scored 6 runs in the second. Zach Neto a grand slam off Will Warren. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball blown by Chisholm. His second strikeout of Game 2. And there's one away.
And Mark Leiter Jr. is warming up the pen. Well, let's see who's left out there. Just
Holmes and Weaver pitched in
Tommy.
Game 1.
Tommy
Yeah.
Kaling. Somebody's got to finish the game.
Pitch is in there for a strike to Volpe. Game summary brought to you by Helix Wireless, connecting everything everywhere. So maybe Canley gets a full day off on his birthday. 0-1. Swing and a roller, weakly hit to third base. LeBlanc is up with it, tosses to the first, and it's in there for a strike. But it's in there, no problem for out number 2.
It's been a long day.
So 2 away, nobody on. Here comes DJ LeMahieu.
I don't think anyone was sure we were going to get these games in.
You're right.
How's the weather
It's been
tomorrow?
raining on and off.
For days. Is it going to rain tomorrow too?
What's the app say?
Well, I haven't looked yet.
They don't call it the best app in the league for nothing. The pitch is in there for a strike to LeMahieu.
It's better on immediacy.
(0-1) lifted foul down the right field line. So if there is a silver lining to Game 2, it might be the continued at-bat quality of DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, and that is so important. This
0-2 pitch. Bounced left side of the infield. LeBlanc, the third baseman, has it. Throws to first, and it's in time. It's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th inning for Roansy Contreras here at Yankee Stadium. We'll go to the 9th inning. 8-2. Angels lead the Yankees on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electrified by...
With the first pick of the 2024 MLB Draft, the Cleveland Guardians select Travis Bazzana, a second baseman from Oregon State University.
It's a historic moment. Yes, he's from Sydney, Australia, found his way to the campus of Oregon State, and you see his family elated. Don't hurt the kid.
Raffaello with a fly ball to right field, tagging up. It'll be Yoshida. He will scamper in to score. And there's a shot down the line. He hooks that one all the way to the track.
Hey, have a day, Cedon. Double, then clears them.
And that ball is out of here. What a day for Cedon Raffaello. There's a drive. That one sucked. Dahlbeck will score. 7 RBIs for Cedon Raffaello.
Welcome to the big leagues, Rhys Hines. What a way to splash in the show. Big league debut, big league bomb. What an arrival on the biggest stage in baseball. Rhys Hines.
By the way, the bottom of the 8th inning was sponsored by Local 3, IBEW, and Nika. Well, Mark Leiter has to come in and finish this game. You know, you always wonder, guys that are late inning guys, when you have to come in. Oh, that's great. When you have to come in and there's no adrenaline going and you have to pitch, it's tough.
Mark Leiter's first pitch is lined into left field for Zach Neto, who does not stop hitting today. Neto, with his third hit of this game, has 6 RBIs. He had a 2-run homer in Game 1 as well. 8-2. Angels lead it in the top of the ninth.
And this is what's so amazing about baseball and prospects, and I've said this a million times, prospects will get better on their timetable, not yours. But when we were in Anaheim, Zach Neto looked like he was totally overmatched every place. But you keep going, you keep going.
Here's Logan O'Hoppe, and the pitch is outside. Neto is a building block for this Angels team now.
Well, you're supposed to start with the middle. They got their catcher, they got their shortstop, and they're hoping Moniak.
Pitch is swung on and missed.
Could be the center fielder. We don't know yet. He's got somebody else warming up.
Leiter's 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a foul ball behind home plate. Leiter Jr. got the win back on Sunday. Inning and a third shutout. And 3 big strikeouts in that game against the Blue Jays. Splitter was on display. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Splitter was on display right there.
That's Splitter 85. It is a good one. He said he's got a little ways to go. This is a great picture. Michael Kay's got it up with Mark Leiter Sr. and Junior. Junior must be, 10 in that picture?
Yeah, it looked like an old Veterans Stadium. Here's Kevin Pillar. And the pitch comes inside.
I was trying to remember, because I think that's the last time I saw Junior also. Mark had, because when Mark was here, that was 1990, and he certainly wasn't born, but Mark did have a career other places, and I thought it was some kind of playoff or maybe interleague, I guess, that he was a little boy. He was about 7 years old running around.
And just judging by the background of the picture, it was at some old cookie cutter. Yeah. And the 1-0 misses outside.
You know, it's funny because Mark Leiter Jr. and he's talks about his family when asked, but this place and Mike Bauman is warming up, right-hander. He used to see him in Baltimore.
2-0. Called a strike.
If he either went here or the Mets, everyone who introduces themselves has a story about either his father or his uncle or both. So a lot of talk, a lot of family talk. He doesn't seem to mind. I don't know why he would. Dad taught him the splitter. He said it's the exact same splitter that my dad threw.
And the 2-1 in there for a strike. That was a sinker. Splitter is the calling card for Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, we've seen one thing about Mark Leiter Jr. He does not give in. He's very tough. He's like his uncle that way.
He likes to battle.
Yeah.
Likes to fight. The 2-2. Swing and a tap foul right at home plate. Pillar barely stays alive.
And that was Uncle Al. Al Leiter would actually go out, like David Cohn, they'd go out and make things up if they didn't have their stuff. They'd make up a pitch. Never wanted to leave the game.
High-level competitor. 2-2 the count, and Leiter deals. Swung on, rolled up the middle. Volpe up with it, flips to second for one, over to first, and it is not in time. It's going to be tough. Pillar beats out the relay. So he reaches on a fielder's choice. 6-4 if you're scoring at home.
Well, it was hit softly, and 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5 bouncer.
So with 2 away and a runner at first, here's Matt Theis. Angels are ahead 8-2 in the top of the 9th. And the pitch. Leiter starts him off with a curveball in there for a strike. After the game, stay tuned for the post-game show presented by Verizon, the network that New York City relies on. Been a long day here at Yankee Stadium, a chilly one.
Rainy one.
Yep, 0-1. Is tapped foul right at home plate. It was still spritzing a little bit right before the inning began. It's still raining ever so slightly. It's 0-2. Leiter dealing to the lefty Theis. The pitch. This is low in the dirt. That was the splitter.
Well, according to this app, you got a little more rain coming at 11, and then you're clear till 7 a.m. when it starts again. 7-3, then off from 4 to 7.
Now, this field is going to take a beating this week, but you wouldn't know it by looking.
Yeah.
1-2. Swing and a miss. There's strike 3, a curveball. Narvaez applies the tag, and the side comes is retired here as Theis is out for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail 8-2 here on WFAN Yankees Radio. Electric.
And here's another one I believe went off the scoreboard. If you miss in the middle of the plate with Max Muncy, he's good. Look at that level swing right there. And he's a hitter. But what I love, watch him drop. What he does is he moves his hands and he loads into the back leg. Here you see the knob facing the catcher, which I really love because that's the power position for any power hitter.
And he's going. The throw down is late. The Atlanta Braves' career stolen base record belongs to Ronald Acuna Jr. That's number 190.
I'm wondering if he knows he's in a pretty deep conversation over there, and the fans giving him the ovation that he deserves, almost if someone told him, hey man, take a look at the big board. You are now the boss of stolen bases here in Atlanta.
$50 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only, must be physically located in New Jersey. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. TNCs apply.
We go to the bottom of the 9th inning here at the stadium. 8-2. Yankees trail the Angels. And a new pitcher into the ballgame for LA, and it's a familiar arm that the Yankees have seen plenty of. Righty Mike Bowman is on the mound. He's 28 years of age, and the Angels are Bowman's 4th team here in 2024. He's 3-0 combined with a 4.70 ERA. This is his 40th appearance. Now face Carlos Narvaez to lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. And Bowman deals the first pitch. It's outside. 3rd round pick of Baltimore in 2017. And Bowman made 17 appearances earlier this season for the O's. The 1-0, smacked foul behind home plate. Narvaez has a hit and 2 walks tonight. They designated him for assignment on May 18th, traded him to the Mariners about a week later. Pitched 18 appearances for Seattle. Now the 1-1. And it's upstairs. They let him go on July 19th. 2 days later, He was claimed off waivers by the Giants. He made one appearance for San Francisco. Allowed 2 runs and was designated the following day for assignment. 2-1s popped up behind home plate, foul territory, and will reach the seats as well. So that was on the 27th, and 3 days later, he was traded to the Angels for cash. The Yankees trail 8-2 in the bottom of the 9th inning. They won the first game 5-2, the final. And now the 2-2. Swing and a foul ball, first base side. Narvaez getting the start. Reached all 3 times. Yankees have had moments in this game offensively, but they were down early on 6-0 after an inning and a half. Will Warren, as the 2-2 comes in, and it's upstairs. Got knocked around a bit in that second inning. Gave up 6 runs. The big blow, a grand slam to Zach Neto. And the 3-2. Swung on, hard grounder over to short. Picked on a backhand, then dropped by Neto. Picks it up, fires to first, and it's in time on a couple of hops to Shonwell at first. So Narvaez retired. And there's one away. Well, that grand slam to Neto in the second, again, a young pitcher or any pitcher, in the wake of adversity, you have to keep pitching. But the hitter before was Shonwell, and he walked on a questionable ball 4. Looking back at the replay, it was a pitch in the strike zone. Junior Valentine called it ball 4 as this pitch comes into Gleyber Torres, and it's a strike. And then the next batter, Neto, hit a grand slam. But again, you have to make the pitch to the next batter. 0-1. It misses upstairs. Torres tonight, he's 1 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. Juan Soto's on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by On Deck. Need a small business loan fast? Apply at ondeck.com. Infield is back for the Angels. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit foul, first base side. The Yankees, meanwhile, in offense, again, with 9 hits tonight, they've gone 2 for 8 in Game 2 with runners in scoring position. 1-2. Swinging a bouncer towards second base. Stefanik charges, gloves, throws to first. It's in time. And the Yankees are down to their final out. They also left 9 men on base. So with 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 9th. Yankees trailing 8-2. Juan Soto, the last hope for a late rally. And the pitch. It is in there for a strike. Bowman pumping 99 on the inside corner. This is Bowman's first ever appearance against Soto. 0-1. Inside to the lefty. The Angels an out away from picking up their 50th win of the season. And as we mentioned before, pitch comes in. Swing and a fly ball, left field, pretty deep. Pilar on the run near the warning track, reaches up and makes the catch. And that is the final out. The ball game is over, and the Yankees lose Game 2 to the Angels, 8-2, the final. And for the Yankees, in that bottom of the 9th inning, nothing across. They go down quietly against Michael Bowman. And right before that out, going to mention the Orioles beating the Blue Jays 7-3. So the Yankees and the Orioles once again tied for first place in the AL East as the Bombers dropped to 68 and 47 on the season. They earn a doubleheader split with the Angels. Tonight's game, has been brought to you by Casamigos Tequila and the family of Casamigos Tequilas. Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos Tequila, brought to you by those who drink it. Please enjoy responsibly. Once again, the final score here in Game 2, the Angels 8, the Yankees 2. We'll take a break and come back here on WFAN Yankees Radio, electrified by the Jeep 4xE lineup.
Nielsen Dodge's big savings on new Jeep